Boom! Well, we finally played this game. It's finally happening.
You're speaking too soon. You haven't gotten past the start screen, sir.
No, I don't know if it still works. Well, for everyone that doesn't know, outside this being Soothing Piano Hour, let's listen to some soothing piano. My name is James, and with me is...
This is Brian.
And this is... Throwback...
Thursday.
Throwdown! Down. We do this every Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, which is 9:30 p.m. Eastern, where we play old school games, both fan selected and sometimes special event wise. Because the reason why I put that stipulation in there is next Thursday, we're not going to leave it to a choice. Not sound a dictator or a dick, but next week we're doing Mortal Kombat 1 for next Throwback Thursday. We want to cat out of the bag right away, right?
Yeah, so Mortal Kombat 1 for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
I have to say, this music's phenomenal. I know we went through this intro a few times, but I guess for anyone that just wants to join in, we should just let them listen to this great music and see what we're talking about here. And I want to thank Nate for letting us borrow the game and borrow the controller. Unfortunately, he's not able to make it tonight. Things came up, but you know, it was nice to let us borrow this stuff, and so his presence is with us. So I do apologize in advance. I am not a humongous Disney know-it-all like Nate. So there might be a little vacancy, but I could tell you at least about Squaresoft because they made this game. They have a lot of their Final Fantasy characters in this game as well, mixed with the Disney characters.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a mix. Can you imagine they did this with Nintendo? You had Mario in the same screen with Mickey Mouse.
That would be kind of wild. You know, somebody has said the other day that when you look at company franchises around the world and IPs, when you think of the most recognizable people and characters known worldwide to people,
yeah,
Disney is probably number one as far as recognizable characters.
Yeah.
But Nintendo quite possibly could be number two. When you talk about like if they put them together, that would be pretty darn wild.
This game still looks pretty good today.
Yeah, it does.
And the music's fucking awesome. That's what I'm kind of trying to...
It really makes you feel like you're just about to watch a movie or something.
Super freaking epic.
You can tell Disney had a hand in that.
There's Goofy. Well, that's a lot of Final Fantasy treads in there. The main character that just puts his hand down, just to let you know, because have you ever played Kingdom Hearts before, Brian? Or is this the first time?
I have a long time ago. I think right when the game came out. When did it come out, by the way?
It came out 2002. This is officially a 13-year-old game. We're going to be 13.
02, you said? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was probably around 02, 03 that actually I first played. Like real early on.
I haven't played it for pretty much close to 13 years, I would say. Full disclosure, I have not beat this game. I played a bit of it, but I have not beat this game. So I just want to let people know that if they're going to say the ending and stuff, I'm going to be retarded, kind of dumb on this. It's not like it's a diss towards the game. I just never really had the opportunity to play through it.
Our friend Wario's Garlic says hello to the Disney nerds.
Oh my god! Wario Garlic! Well, welcome to Throwback Thursday Throwdown. Don't worry, we are going to play this game. I just would like to show off this cinematic because I like the music in it.
And also just want to give a quick shout out. I Love Iced Coffee said hey in the chat room as well.
I love iced coffee!
I think we all do. It's been so warm around here recently that a little iced coffee sounds pretty good right now, too.
That is such an epic swell right there, not to cut you off. That ending part just made me want to stand up because it's so epic. Alright, so I got my hands on the controller, but Brian, don't worry, I'll pass the controller off to you. But the main character of this game, if you forgot, that guy right there on the screen, his name is Sora. We know that it's Kairi and Riku, and they are on Destiny Island. That's how the game starts off. Now, I played this, I just started a new game yesterday, just to kind of clear most of the tutorial stuff, but I will probably go back to the start just a little bit near the end to kind of show some cool points at the start.
Okay.
But I figure, maybe get more into meat and potatoes of it. So I am just going to pick up only an hour in.
And Garlic mentioned that he gave up on the last boss.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I personally have not really played through, and it's been a long time that since I play this, that I do apologize if I'm pretty much going to be lost here and there. So it is essentially like if I'm playing this for almost the first, even though I've been through this part. Right now, my main character here is Sora. He is in Transfers Town. He finally got the Keyblade. That's his weapon he has right here. He came from Destiny Island, but he lost his lady love, or well, she's not really quite know about his love for her. But obviously, there's some tension going on there. This character right here is Sid. If you know Final Fantasy, there's always been a Sid in every Final Fantasy. So this guy is pretty much like, hey, you want to shop or you want to chat? I'll be like, let's chat. If you can't find your buddies, I'll take care of you. Look at that nice. Brian, your face just contorted. What happened?
It just sounds a little odd.
Is it? Don't you go up there to somebody and say, hey, your buddy's not with you. I'll be with you.
No, it's just more like, let me know if you need help.
You know, this facial texture still looks good to this day. I think it's kind of a soft. It's like a soft style. It's not trying to be so realistic that it still kind of holds up to this day.
Well, I love Ice Coffee. Hopefully your headache goes away soon. And Coffee wants to know if any good pranks done on April Fool's Day.
I have no money. Let me tell you about April Fool's Day. I only pranked one person, and it was the silliest, most simple prank there could be. I basically went to this girl, and I said, "What's that on your shoulder?" She looked, and then I said, "April Fools!" Just like that voice, and she was mighty impressed. And we did it. If I did it, I mean, we laughed.
Oh my.
I heard somebody did it.
Oh, here we go. Arnold, how are you doing, man?
You know me, I was at WrestleMania and Predictomania on the same day.
I know, it was quite amazing.
It was.
And Arnold, what'd you think of Triple H coming out with the Terminator?
I came up with that. I went to Triple H, I said, what if he came with a bunch of Terminator heads? And then I will say, he's coming, my eyes will be all red and stuff, because they do turn red. It was great.
Did your eyes turn red? Because it kind of looked very CGI, kind of.
It's not CGI! My eyes really do turn red!
Just like how you went through the copter?
I'm a machine. I went through the copter!
No, you did not, Arnold.
I went through the copter!
Arnold is what they call a computer-generated effect. Don't you dare tell me you went through a copter.
I went through a copter. Don't be angry, girlfriend.
And Garlic says, so that's how you get your girls.
That's how I get my girls. I say, what's that on your shoulder? Oh, look, what's that behind your ear? Oh, it's my phone number. Why don't you call it?
You should be like, what's that behind your ear? You pull a quarter, and then the other, what's that behind your other ear? Oh, my phone number.
Yeah, hey. Oh, that's like a Muggle! Koopo!
You know,
These guys
I
are
can't see
fun.
with the lettering, but he kind of... Okay, I was going to say, he kind of looked like a little bit like a Pikmin, kind of.
Well, no. These Muggles are classics. Classic Final Fantasy. Have you played a lot of Final Fantasy, my friend?
No, not a whole lot, actually.
Oh. Probably, that should be a throwback, I guess. We should play, or random cast, we should play some Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Because me and Tim, Tim from Tim and Jim Technically Tough Topics, yes, we're ready plug-in. He contends that the best Final Fantasy for the PlayStation 1 was Final Fantasy 7. I am in the boat of preferring Final Fantasy 9 over Final Fantasy 7. I know that's probably not the most popular way to say it. Oh,
I played 7, and it is one heck of a great game. It's actually the Final Fantasy I have the most experience with, I think, which isn't a whole lot to say the least. But I can tell you that 7 is really good. But if you're saying that 9's better, then 9 must be one heck of a game too.
I really enjoyed 9. I know it's not the most popular answer because I think there's a lot more Final Fantasy 7 fans than there are Final Fantasy 9 fans generally. Oh shit! What's going on here? Oh yeah, we're playing a game.
Oh no, his heart.
Actually, that's true. We fight the Heartless. Yep. His little heart that's not really atomically correct floats into a dark space and they become these things. This is where the first cool thing about this game comes into play. Like, this is essentially an action RPG with some mild turn-based not being able to find the game, not being able to have a controller, we had to play different games for the last 2 weeks. So I do apologize for Super Star Wars and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Those are fun games, but I know that wasn't exactly
what was desired.
So I'm finally glad that we could get to play this.
Just want to update from the room here. We've got Garlic was pretty spot on there with his predictions. For example, the Big Show winning that
Oh yes,
Andre the Giant Rumble, and then he enjoyed the Triple H vs Sting intro. And I Love Iced Coffee said Arnold wasn't scary. Those eyes.
Oh, I tell you about those eyes. You know, sometimes I do those eyes on a Thursday.
Today's Thursday.
Well, like before I see you guys, I do those eyes for commercials.
Yeah, do you do commercials now?
Yes.
Who do you advertise for?
I advertise for the red-eye airplane flights.
Oh, I was gonna say that or Clear Eyes. Your eyes are red.
Wow.
You know, I'll throw out here.
Oh my.
He was asked earlier about if any pranks were pulled. There was one that it wasn't necessarily pulled on me, but to the readers of the story. It was on. Let's see, what day was April Fool? Well, yesterday, Wednesday was the 1st.
Yeah.
It was on our time. We're in Arizona, and it was a little after 9 o'clock, and I was reading through my Twitter feed. And this one guy, I guess he's on the East Coast, posted this story of of something that caught my eye. It had to do with Star Trek, and I got all excited. I'm like, oh, cool, Star Trek story, something new. Because there has been like some rumors because it's a big anniversary is coming up for the television series, and they say, is there going to be a new series? It's been since '05.
Yeah.
Well, anyhow, so there's some rumors that there either this year or next year there's going to be a new Star Trek television series. And so I've been reading up on that. Well, anyhow, there's a new story, and I get all psyched up for it.
Yes.
Except that it's an April Fool's prank that I later learned about. It said, and then I start reading more, and I'm like, this is not good. It said Disney had bought the rights from CBS to
Get that money.
for the television rights of Star Trek. Disney. And I'm like, uh-oh.
Speaking of the devil, we're playing a Disney game here.
And I'm like, uh-oh, Disney. I'm like, that's not good, because they, of course, obviously own Star Wars. And then I started reading more of the story. It said that they're also gonna merge areas of Star Trek with other Disney franchises that they now own, and say that Tony Stark, for example, was one of the creators of the original Enterprise, the ingenuity of it and stuff.
Awesome.
And I'm like, wait, that doesn't even make sense in the timeline, because that's hundreds of years in the future. And then...
Not my future.
Yeah. It's like they're rewriting history here. They're rewriting the whole timeline.
That's not acceptable to you, isn't it?
No. And then they said they had to rewrite parts of the newest upcoming Star Wars movie coming out in December of this year, because they were going to include cameo type things that would put the Star Trek universe inside the Star Wars universe.
And
I'm like,
potato?
This was horrible. Like, don't mix up these science fiction and science fantasy movies. And so I was pretty.
You don't want your peanut butter with your jelly.
No, I mean I prefer Star Trek, but I don't hate on Star Wars. But definitely don't mix the two. I mean, they're their own respective good properties. So, anyways, after I finished reading the story, I was looking at the blog post. I was looking at some of the comments.
Little kids.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie?
Yeah. Sitting there dead.
Oh, that's creepy.
Their eyes are not even blinking.
Super creepy, man.
We're with you, Sarah. I'm here to shop, okay? Stop scaring me with those dead eyes.